Well, two computer scientists at the University of Maryland have developed a new artificial intelligence, or AI, system that evolves to detect and evade internet censorship in repressive countries. Now, VOA's Julie Tabo has more on the story.
Repressive governments around the world monitor and control internet traffic being sent and received by their citizens. Attempts to evade such censorship is a slow and cumbersome process. Often, researchers must manually search for ways to circumvent it.
Now we understand that these different countries will use a heterogeneous mix of different devices.
But computer scientists at the University of Maryland have developed artificial intelligence software called Geneva that learns how censoring technology is being used and adjusts in real time to circumvent it.
I think Geneva changes this cat and mouse game because it finally allows the evaders to react very, very quickly to changes in censorship.
Information on the internet is broken into data packets by the sender's computer and reassembled by the receiving computer. Repressive regimes monitor the data packets and block requests that either contain flagged words or prohibited domain names. Geneva automatically evolves to circumvent this type of censorship in a couple of ways.
One way, it might make the censor think, oh, this isn't something that needs to be censored. This is fine. I'll let it happen. Or it tricks the censor into thinking that it did tear down the connection, that it stopped the communication, when in fact it didn't really.
For example,
about a year ago, China deployed a totally new censorship system to try and interrupt specific types of secure communications. It took our software only about an hour to come up with ways to defeat it.
What's more, users don't have to install Geneva. It can run on the background of a web browser.
This was very important to us because it means that people can evade censorship without having to take on any danger of installing anti-censorship software in the first place.
Julie Tabo, VOA News, College Park, Maryland.
NASA yesterday launched a space mission to test a new communication way through a laser. The Laser Communication Relay Demonstration, or LCRD mission, has successfully launched from Florida.
LCRD is a technology demonstration that will pave the way for future optical communications missions. Future missions that decide to use optical communications could potentially use LCRD as their relay. One of LCRD's first operational users will be the integrated LCRD Low Earth Orbit User Modem and Amplifier Terminal, a payload that will be hosted on the International Space Station. The terminal will receive high-resolution science data from experiments and instruments on board the space station, and then transfer this data to LCRD, which will then transmit it to a ground station. After the data arrives on Earth, it will be delivered to mission operations centers and mission scientists.